Hey, what's going on guys? This is Mac and welcome to the Lilith mechanic breakdown video so you can beat her with any class. I will recommend to be at least level 100, have decent gear and good movement speed, especially for phase 2. And at the end of the video you will see the full fight, so make sure to stay until the end. Let's get to it. When we enter the Throne of Hatred, she's gonna drop in and it's gonna create a circular area where we need to stay in at all times. After doing some damage, she's gonna fly out and then drop back in, and at this point she's gonna start summoning some ads. After she flies out again, then is where the first mechanic start. So in here we have these spikes coming up here, spikes coming up here, and another spike coming up here. When they summon over here, they are gonna go this direction, these ones are going this direction, and these one are going this direction. Now, what I like to do is run this direction over here and then go up and then go, in this case, going to the left and then go back down. So what we are trying to accomplish here is a circular move to avoid all the spikes coming in both directions. So let's see how that plays. After we take care of the ad and those blood orbs, she's gonna do basically the same attack where we have now the spikes spawning there, coming up this direction, spawning here and coming up this direction. So once again, what we're gonna do is this circular move to avoid both of them. Now, make sure to not get stuck in this blood orb, because if you get stuck, then you're gonna get hit by these spikes. When she's below 1/4 health, she's gonna summon more ads and create this triangle attack that it's gonna be heavy damage here in the center area, and she's gonna be creating spikes going this direction, and this direction. As long as you stay in these lines and don't hit the spikes, you should be totally fine and taking no damage. Another good option is to stand here in the bottom of the circles, because when she performs this attack again, we have all this free space up here where we can go and be safe and avoid the attack. And lastly, her last attack is gonna be the spikes attack, but this time all the spikes are gonna be going in the same direction. They are all gonna go this direction, but we can still do the circular movement to avoid them. And then we move to the second phase. Starting in phase 2, there's not too much to worry about. There's a couple of blood orbs that they will spawn. They don't do too much damage, but you need to be paying attention by the time that Lilith flies out, like that right now, and she's gonna be flying in from the top of our screen to the bottom of our screen. So when she does this attack, all this area over here is gonna be covered with some sort of spell, and that will do a lot of damage. So pay attention on the direction that she's going, and you need to be at the edge of the platform in that direction. So somewhere over here. Let's take a look at that. So yeah, I take a couple of hits, I go to my safe zone, and here we will see a same example, but in this case she's flying from left to right, so that means that our safe zone is gonna be up here. So let's see, I run all the way to the right, that's my safe zone. She performed her attack, her spells with a couple of blood orbs, and then we can go back to do some damage. Now her next attack will hit the ground and create 3 lines of damage, and here we will see them. So there they are, we have 1, 2, 3, so don't stand on those lines, and she's gonna perform that attack twice, and then she's gonna fly to your position and create a big area of damage that we need to avoid. Now, in this case, I didn't have any debuff, so I didn't take as much damage, but usually that's a one-shot mechanic if you have 3 or 4 debuffs or more. We will see it in the next clip. So yeah, that's the area. It didn't kill me, but in here, when I have 4 stacks of that debuff, she performs one attack, second attack, and then I didn't know where to run. Here's where I see most people struggle, when she start breaking down the platform and summoning those light balls that chase you around. So for this, make sure you're on the edge of the platform, running in circles, creating these big circles, and before you do more damage, make sure that those light bulbs are completely gone. Then when you get her below the second tick or half health, she's gonna perform the same movement. She's going to the right of the platform, breaking it down, summoning more of those light bulbs. So make sure you go to the edge of the platform and run around in these big circles, wait for them to be gone, and then you can keep doing damage. And when you get her below the third tick, she's gonna do that one more time, and she's gonna breaking down the left side of the platform. So again, we're trying to do those big circles. She's breaking down there the platform, and we're running movement speed. Here is our friend, and then she's gonna be here on the center of the platform. She's gonna be very weak, but before we do more damage, we need to wait until she does that stun effect. And once we recover from being stunned, we can go ahead and do the last damage to finally kill her. So there we go, we're stunned, we're recovering, we go ahead, use the last skills, I take my last swings, and there we go, she's gone. Alright guys, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you have beaten Lilith or not, and if you find this video valuable, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you soon.